in St. Peters, Missouri today, and we're getting ready to play against the 22nd ranked team in the nation right now, and that is Windy City Storm. We've got Carshield doing an unbelievably good job this probably the last, couple months in terms of winning games and staying in it with good teams. We've gotten some healthy guys back. So Fisher, we got Jack Fisher back about 2 weeks ago, and tonight we're going to get Shiloh Pennington back. It appears that he is playing tonight. So we're for the first time going to have a healthy team and playing one of the better teams we've played. I mean, I would have to say since you go back to Minnesota, maybe go back to those Canadian teams that we played, this is going to be one of those teams. And there is collective nervousness again around the rink. But for the first time, we've got a healthy team. So hopefully we can stay with these guys. We've got Brandon Buell in net, I think, tonight. And tomorrow will be Hudson. So we're going to have hopefully a good game. And we're going to get this thing started, 16-minute periods. And hopefully we score a lot tonight. That'd be kind of nice. I got a new song that it's a goal song that's hopefully going to get played, and we get to play it a lot. But we got to score a lot to hear it a lot, and hopefully we can get a couple tonight. And Chris Flogger behind the bench, running it here tonight. Brownie back there. And we've got the refs coming out, and looks like the first line's going to come out here with Flogger, pitcher, Scholes, Schrader, and Pickering on defense. And we're going to roll this thing right now. Here we go. Ref comes to center ice. We're going to get these teams lined up. Again, huge game tonight. Huge game. 22nd ranked team in the nation against number 39. Carshield, here we go. Center ice faceoff. And Windy City wins that faceoff, dumps it down into the Carshield zone, almost offsides. Passes, good pass up to tripped by the world, and then we're going to have a penalty right off the bat. His pitcher was tripped coming over the blue line into the Chicago zone. He's tripped on the play, and we got a penalty here. So to start this thing off early, and here we go. Face off to the right of the Windy City goalie. Pitcher taking the face-off, going to keep these same lines out here. Here we go, face-off. Face-off, one back to Pickering. Pickering over to Schrader at the point. Down low to Scholes. Scholes on front to Flogger. He shoots it wide. And now Pickering goes around, gets it behind the net, and battling there. Pitcher there, Pickering there. Pitcher's going to come out with that. Takes a little skate, gets it back to Pickering. Pickering back to Schrader to Scholes. Scholes takes a shot. He scores! It appeared to be tipped in. I don't know if that went off a Chicago player or not. That appears that's going to be Scholes' goal. So a shot by Scholes appeared to be going a little high, but tipped off one of the Chicago players, and I think it may have made it in off one of their players, but pitcher was there too. But here we go. Fisher taking the faceoff, gets it back to Lacoste. Lacoste gets it to the red line. He dumps it in, goes all the way down the ice behind the net, picked up by Springer. Springer battling, and now Fisher in there. Fisher can't get that puck out. Oh, good play. Good keeping there by Berryman. And now Chicago comes out with it, cleared back in, and now Chicago's got to go all the way back to get it. They come around their own net, coming up, passes it off of one of our guys down the ice, no icing. And Givens there. Givens check, but he's able to get the puck back up along near boards. Comes back to Fisher. Fisher gets it over to Lacoste. Lacoste up the boards. Going to intercept it at the point. Comes back. He shoots. And shoots it wide. Up along the near boards again. Gets down low. Trip. And no call. Thank goodness Givens. I don't think he got a stick in there, but maybe he did. Oh, good hit by Givens in front of the net. Sends a guy flying in our own crease. And another huge hit on Fisher. And now that puck it's still in our zone. Lacoste coming back to help out. Fisher there. Fisher trying to get it. He can't. Comes back to the point. Number 5 from the point. Shoots. And a save by Buell. I don't know how he saw that. And covers up. And there's going to be a face-off in our zone. So a little bit more pressure there by Chicago. We got the Miller line out here with Barth and Stanley. Shot goes wide off a player. Out in front again. Oh, and a good play by Rouse to break that up. And now Barth gets around a guy. He's going to go towards the Chicago zone. Stanley going to the net. He shoots. And now out in front again. And now it goes back to the point. Rouse just dumps it back in. Stanley picks it up. Looking. Passes it over to Barth. Barth back to Stanley. Can't get it there. Comes back to Ridgway. Ridgway over to Barth. Barth gets it out in front. Sends it over to Rouse. Rouse shoots. Stanley there. Shoots another save. And a good save by the goalie. As some pretty good pressure there by Carshield to get that puck in. And then the goalie made a good save. Hangs on to it. Got a face-off down in the Chicago zone. Carshield with an early lead, 1-0 on a power play goal by Scholes. Rawls passes it, gets it back, shoots it, and it goes wide. Now Ridgway's going to keep that puck in. Good play. He's checked on the play. Now it comes all the way out. Rawls has got it. Rawls looking, waiting. Passes it. Good pass. And that's intercepted as Pennington has it now as he's back in the lineup. Passes it, shoots it down to the zone. Here comes Simpson. Simpson on the wing tonight. And then good play by Kaiser to hang on to that. Good play by Pennington to get it even deeper. And now puck comes back around. Schrader, good play. He gets it in deep. And now another good play by Pennington. And he's going to go off. And now here comes Kaiser. Kaiser along the boards trying to battle. And he gets tied up with a guy. And Simpson's in there. And now that puck finally comes out. Comes out towards center ice. Here comes Chicago. Takes a shot. Easy save. Routine save by Buell. And here comes Schrader. Schrader up along the boards. Good play. Gets it out. And gets it all the way down the ice and into Chicago zone. And now Chicago has it at center ice. And they're going to work it in. Gets around a guy. Comes in. Gets it down low. Good play by Schrader there to battle a guy. And he's got it. And now Buell pounces on it as it's sitting at the side of the net. That's a good shift by Schrader there, as you can see that he got the puck out and then able to deliver a hit and make a good defensive play, and Buell jumps on that. And now faceoff comes back to Chicago. Shot and a good save by Buell. He's got it. He didn't know he had it, but he's got it, and he's just going to wait on that. And now we're going to have another faceoff. So another good save. That deflected in on Buell, and Buell made the save. Pitcher taking the face-off. Pitcher Scholes, Flogger out here. And pitcher gets tripped on the play. No call off the face-off. Now that puck comes behind the net as Pickering gets it. Tries to get it up the boards. It's sent back in. Pickering's got it again. He's going to send it around. And Scholes is not able to get that out. And Chicago at the point, they dump it right back down. Flogger's got to go all the way over to get it on the near boards. Tries to dump it out again. Can't get it out. Passes it. Big shot from the point. Good save. Flogger there trying to get it out. Can't get it out. And now another shot. Oh, and it goes wide. That might be coming out. And it does as Chicago. And now big time play there. And now Scholes has got a chance, and he dumps it in on net. He's going to hold on to it. It's Flogger with a very good forecheck there to get the defenseman to cough that up. But I think everybody was getting ready to come off, and that's why Scholes took that long shot. Fouled it up. Goalie sat on it. Now there's a face-off down in the Chicago zone. Fisher taking that face-off. Fisher wins the face-off back to Lacoste. Lacoste looking, dumps it down low. A little too far for Fisher. And now it's going to come out. It goes over a guy, and now there's a 2-on-1, 3-on-1 the other way. Oh, what a play! What a defensive play by Givens there, as Givens has it in the corner now, looking, tries to shoot it up along the boards. It's kept in at the point. So Givens made a fantastic play as Lacoste was caught. Another save by Buell as the pressure is coming from Chicago. 3-on-1 the other way, and Givens did a great job at deflecting that puck and getting it out of harm's way. And then a big save by Buell there to hang on to that. Now there's going to be a face-off as Fisher's going to take this face-off with Springer and Berryman on his wing. You got Rawls out there. And now here comes Rawls coming up the other way, gets it up to Berryman. Berryman tipped on that, but there is going to be an icing. So Berryman misplayed that a little bit as it went under his stick. And now that faceoff's coming all the way down into the Carshield zone again. So we're going to do it all over. Got to take a drink here. Oh, better. All right, here we go. Face off. Won by Fisher. Gets it over to Springer. Springer over to Berryman. Berryman doesn't know where it's at. Now Springer picks it up. He's going to dump it down. Good play by Springer. Now Berryman's going to run in and get it. Shot around. Rawls there. Oh, and now we've got it coming back the other way. Here comes Chicago. Chicago looking. Passes it. The guy gets around the guy. Shoots. And what a save by Buell. As that guy took a really good shot. But if you look at that, that's backyard catch with Brandon Buell. So he made a good catch right there. Shot it right into his eyes. We call that routine. So here we go. Miller line out. Miller trying to win that faceoff and not able to do it. Comes back to Chicago. A shot. And Buell hangs on to that. It's open and loose, but Buell has it. And he's going to hang on to that. We're going to get another faceoff. We're going to redo this again. So, Otto, Miller with Barth and Stanley. We got Pickering and I think Schrader's out there now. And they're going to do this face-off over again to the left of Buell. Face-off won by Miller, but Chicago gets it behind their net, our net, and now it goes back, tries to get it out in front, and it's picked up by Barth. Barth's not able to get that puck out, and now it goes back down deep behind the net. Chicago trying to hang on to that puck in the corner. Good hit there. Off the board, Stanley's going to go get it. Stanley looking. Good pass up to Barth as he tipped it in off another player, so there's no icing. Here comes Barth. Barth looking to deliver a check there. Can't get him. Guy's going to go around the net, come out of his own zone, dump it down the ice. And now the Carshield's got to go back to get it. Lacoste, good play, gets it up to Barth. Barth up to Miller, and Miller's able to get that out as nobody wanted that. And now Miller picks it up at center ice, just dumps it down. Barth is going to go get that. And Chicago turns it over in their own zone, and it comes back to the goalie as Kaiser was coming in with a bunch of speed there and was able to create a problem where the goalie had to jump on that. So we're going to have another face-off down in the Chicago zone here. Face-off, we got the Kaiser line out there with Simpson and Shiloh, and now here comes Lacoste, has it, dumps it down low. Kaiser has it. Kaiser along the boards. Good job of keeping it in there. He's going to get tied up along the boards, though. And now here comes Chicago out the other way. Oh, gets around the guy as Lacoste fell down. And on goal, he shoots. Oh, he missed the puck. He whiffed on it. As they had a 2-on-1, and Lacoste had blew a tire at center ice. And now another shot. It goes wide, and now Kaiser trying to get in on that. Comes back around as it hits the ref. Thank you, ref. Thank you for doing that. Kaiser passes it, gets it up to Simpson. Simpson just dumps it down low all the way to the net, and he's going to cover. Not a bad play. I don't know if Simpson meant to do that, but he turned and just barely slowly put a shot on net, and the goalie had to cover that because Simpson was able to go faster than that puck was getting dumped in. So we got pitcher with Flogger and Scholes, Rawls, and Ridgway at the point. And shot off the net, off the boards, down the ice. Going to get picked up by Ridgway. Ridgeway behind the net, sets it up. Good play, gets it over to Scholes. Scholes has got some time. He doesn't have time now, though. Flogger, good play, and he gets it out. And now Scholes is going to put some pressure on at center ice. And it's picked up by Flogger, looking, passes it over to pitcher. Oh, good play. Oh, pitcher has it. He falls down, but Schultz has got his shoots. Oh, what a save by the goalie, as that was a broken play. Rouse has got it. Rouse off the boards to Flogger. Flogger wasn't able to get that in. And now here comes Chicago. Chicago shoots, and a good save by Buell as that puck hopped over Flogger's stick and then created an odd man rush the other way, and Buell on top of it. All right, so we got the Fisher line coming out with Springer and Berryman, Pickering and Schrader on the point. Comes back to the point, a shot, and that's a home run. Goes out of play as it deflected off of maybe Berryman. So they're going to do that again. And here we go. Face-off won by Chicago to the point down low. Good play there to defend. I think that's Fisher there. Fisher not able to get that puck going the other way. Shot goes wide as it made it to the point. Now Pickering, good play as he's able to defend there out in front. Gets it back to the point. A shot, and it goes wide as it deflected off of Springer. Good pass up to Berryman. Berryman's not able to handle that pass. Now Fisher's got it. He's getting hooked, and he's just going to get it to the red line. Gets hit. Oh, Fisher knocked down two guys. That's what I love to see. Fisher knocked a couple guys down. It looked like bowling. And here we go back the other way. Schrader off the boards, not able to get that out, though. It's got to come back the other way. Pickering's going to grab that. He's got time. Shoots it down the ice, and they're going to get no icing. I don't understand that, but no icing on the call. So, shot down the ice again, and that's going to go behind the net. Buell's going to act like a defenseman. He's got it. He sets it up. He's like Bennington back there. Comes back out in front as it was coughed up. Springer trying to get it. Pass down front alone. Oh, what a save! Another save! Unbelievable! Buell in front. Guy all alone. Another shot goes wide. And now Lacoste trying to get it going the other way. Now Springer, he's got a guy around him. And he can't get to it. But he's able to get it out. And now it's picked up by Carshield at center ice. And now Stanley's got it. Stanley dumps it in. Gets it over to Miller. Miller down low. He's crushed up against the boards. They're going to call a penalty on that, as that's a high hit. I wonder, is that a high stick? Well, he called something here. It's a high stick or something. But we got a power play, so I don't know what the call is on that. Miller was low on the play. He got hit low. But for some reason, did they call that a high stick? Anyway, high stick call. Not sure if that's what that was. Okay, so a high hit. Not sure what else they're going to call that. Miller taking the face-off. Gets it back to Stanley. Stanley back to Pickering. Pickering over to Schrader with a shot. Oh, he saved it. Out in front. Oh, and it's back to Barth. Barth at the point. Looking. Fakes it. Getting low. Around the net he goes. Gets it over to Pickering. Pickering has it. Back to Barth. And now that puck comes out. And Schrader's got it in his own zone. Looking. Oh, shit. And it goes down the ice as both guys were there. And it's a good play, but both guys split. And now Miller's got it. Miller over to Barth. Barth gets it down low to Miller. Miller around the net. And gets it to Pickering. Stanley picks it up. Stanley looking. He shoots it. Oh, off a player. It goes wide as Barth was sitting right there. And now Pickering gets it. Pickering not able to get that. And now Stanley is going to try to get it as he's not able to get it in. Trying to make a toe drag at the blue line. Anyway, goes down behind the net. Givens there. Givens loses it. And now it's coming around the net. And all the way out to the point. Stanley lets him go. And he goes all the way out to center ice. So they're going to start over. They're going to kill this power play. It looks like 37 seconds. This guy's just going to hang on to it for life. And now it goes down into the corner. Pickering there trying to battle. I don't think Chicago has given this puck up in the last 30 seconds. And now they're going to give it up. And it gets up to Barth. Barth is still out there. And he's going to keep going. Gets it up to Stanley. Stanley gets around a guy. Oh, man. Gets it back to Rouse. Rouse, good play. Dumps it down. And then goes around the boards. Chicago, good play to get it up the other way, but it comes back in. And now the Carshield takes over. Rouse over the Ridgeway. Ridgeway, good play, but good play to Berryman. Or is that Kaiser? Kaiser dumps it in. Good play by Pennington in the corner as he's battling, but he loses that battle, and the puck is shot down the ice. And Lacoste is going to have to hustle, and he's not able to get it out. But Simpson is there. Simpson, and a shot out of play. It's a deflected off possibly Lacoste's stick. So 3:26 left in this first period. And we're winning 1-0 on a goal by Scholes. And Pennington taking this faceoff. And he wins the faceoff back to Givens. Givens hooked on the play, no call. And you know the next call is coming to us. I mean, it's just how it works. Here we go. Berryman's got it. He can't get it out, though. And that's shot back in. And Givens battling there. And he is in the corner with another player here. And a good job by Berryman to pick up a loose puck. He's going to skate around a guy. And that's freaking interference. So that's Kaiser. Kaiser got interfered with. And Kaiser's there. Simpson's there now along the boards in the corner. And now here comes Pitcher. Pitcher puts a good play on him. And the shot, goes off the goalie's glove and high over the net. Berryman on the corner now. And now that puck comes out. Good play by Pickering. Gets it over to Schrader. Schrader just dumps it down low into the Chicago zone. Not far enough for icing. Big hit there by Pitcher. Again, here comes Scholes. Scholes looking. Tries to kill someone and misses. Just misses. And that puck's going to be iced by Chicago. I think one thing that we haven't seen in this game that we saw maybe in Chicago and in Minneapolis is the physicality that Carshield normally comes with. They play a heavy game, and they're capable of playing a heavy game. We haven't quite seen that yet, but this last shift I started seeing it a little bit. So here we go, face-off. Pitcher gets that face-off along the boards now. It comes out towards center ice, and now Chicago's got numbers back the other way, but Pickering's back. So it's even there, and shot from far out. Soaked up by Buell on a pretty routine save there. So we're going to have a face-off. And it's Pitcher. Okay. So the goal is going to Pitcher on a great tip play. Comes out in front, and now here comes Flogger. Flogger passes it, and now it's intercepted. Here comes Chicago back the other way. He shoots it wide by about 15 feet. And now pass goes to Scholes, and he loses an edge. Oh, huge hit! And now that's going to be offsides. And a penalty on Pitcher for roughing or boarding or something. So you knew the next call was coming. And that was a great hit, but I don't know. I mean, I guess the puck wasn't close enough or something, but anyway, that would have been offsides. So they got to kill this. Hopefully we can kill this. Minute 48 left in this period, so we're going to be on the penalty kill the rest of this period. And we've got Flogger out there with, I'm not sure who, but Rawls and Scholes. And maybe that's Pickering out there. So, face-off won by Chicago. They're at the point, and they're going to set up here on the power play. Clear shot, shooting, great save, another save by Buell, 2 in a row. And Buell doing a great job here. Gets it back to the point now. Chicago looking, great play by Ridgeway to intercept that. Oh, man, did he hang on to that? That's holding the puck in his hand. How long can you hold on to that puck for? I mean, did he hang on to it for a little bit? No? Okay. So they're going to call that a hand pass. Yeah, so no penalty on the play for putting your hand around it because he put it right down, but he passed it right to a guy. So we go face-off Fisher, and now Chicago gains control of that puck. They go down low, tries to make a move around a guy, falls down, and I thought that was going to be a penalty. It could have been. Comes back out to the point now. Chicago setting it up. Back to the point again. Good keep in there by Chicago along the boards, trying to get it back to the point. Springer trying to put some pressure on. The guy shoots it wide by a lot. And now he goes around the net. Going to set up. Passes it back to the point. See, he fell down again. There's a penalty. And now Chicago along the near boards trying to set it up. Nobody in front, though. A shot! And he shoots it out of play as it went off of Rowell's foot, I think, and went out of play. So that guy just fell down again, so we're starting to think that maybe he's got a skate issue, possibly. And we're going to have a face-off. It could be the rec pluck ice. You never know. So face-off, we got Miller out here. Miller with Barth possibly, and Lacoste at the point. Chicago wins the face-off. They're looking. Passes it back to the point. We got 26 seconds left in this period. Back to the point again. And the pass isn't so good. And pass across. Oh, what a play by Lacoste. As Lacoste is able to get that puck up and towards the point, but not out. So that was a nice passing play by Chicago, but they weren't able to capitalize. Shot! And a save by Buell, and it's shot down the ice. That's going to do it for the period. Wow. What a save, as it was also deflected, and it may have went off Buell's glove and out towards the middle, but we've been really good at clearing the crease and clearing rebounds out in front of our net, and Buell has been able to do the rest of it. So not a bad period. You don't want to take more penalties, though, because they've taken two, we've got one, and you know the next one was going to be ours. Just had that feeling. Even though I think pitcher's hit was excellent, it's just one of those things where littler player versus really big guy, and the big player looked like he tried to kill him, and then, it looks bad and makes people sad when they see that, so that, you got to call a penalty on that, because not that it's a penalty, but it's offensive. So 2 for offense. 2 for being offended. So anyway, Carshield looking really good here. They got a 1-0 lead going into the second period. Be nice to get a little more, but they were able to capitalize on that power play, and and pitcher was able to tip that in. So Scholes took the shot. It went off of pitcher apparently, and went in. I thought it went off of one of their guys, but it was such a tough call from up here. So I'm going to have a little drink here. And anyway, hope you enjoy the goal song. That's actually a 4-minute song, and Brian was able to cut it down to about 14 seconds. But it's a good song. If we win this game, I swear to God, it's a good ender to the game too. But here we go. We're going to start the second period. And 16-minute periods here. And we got Flogger centering as they're going to try to kill off the rest of this penalty. 12 seconds left, not much time to do anything, but Pickering's able to get it into the Chicago zone. It comes right back out. Scholes there with a good body check along the boards. And now it's going to get set up, and now pitcher's back out, and Chicago's setting it up, and they shoot. Oh, and a good block there by Flogger, and he's our top shot blocker. Shot, and it goes wide. Good block there. Another shot that was blocked. I'm not sure who got that. Scholes up along, gets it up to pitcher. Pitcher just dumps it down, gets around a guy, goes low, goes behind the net, was able to find it. Gets it over to Flogger. Flogger tries to pass it out in front. It's deflected. And now it's cleared out. Oh, kept in by Scholes. Good play. And now pitcher's going in. Pitcher not able to get there in time as that puck comes out. And down the ice it goes. That's going to be an icing, I'm thinking here, and it is. So good pressure by that number one line with pitcher and Scholes. Flogger. We've got Miller with Barth and Stanley coming out here. Like to see this line start going. We got Lacasse and Givens at the point. So here we go. Miller taking the faceoff. Can't get that faceoff back, but it does come back. And Givens has it, takes a shot, goes off a goalie and goes wide. Miller on attack. Oh, good play by Stanley. He keeps it in. Oh, he's not able to keep it in. And now here comes Chicago back the other way. Tries to make a move. Goes into the corner now. Oh, good play by Givens. And Givens has it. He's got it. He's going to try to make a move. He goes back. He's got it. He's going up the ice, and he loses it. Oh, he's able to get it in, though. As Stanley trying to battle. As that puck is hemmed up along the boards near the blue line. Stanley still has it. And he's trying to will it the other way. And now there's about 4 or 5 guys just bunched up along the boards. They're going to let this go. Stanley trying to get it. Barth is there. And now it's still there. And now Barth has it. And he's able to dump it down. What a battle. And Miller's going to come in. They shoot it up the boards. Comes out towards center ice. Good play. Coming in. Shoots. And it goes wide. That's coming out. As now it's picked up by Ridgway. Ridgway off the boards. And now it comes out to center ice. And Lacasse not able to get to that. Ridgway does, though. And Barth, good play by Barth to knock that puck out of the zone. That line's pretty tired. They're going to come off. Goes down the ice. No icing. You can't get a better clear without icing. And that puck is going down into the Carshield zone as Ridgway falls down on the play. And now it's picked up. Good play there by Fisher. Fisher battling. Now another big battle. And now Fisher comes out with it. Looking, passes it to Chicago out in front. And he loses it. Good play by Springer there. Springer falls down, though, as the ice is wreaking havoc with some of these guys' skates. Ridgway just shoots it out down the ice, gets it out towards center. Shot down, and now Ridgway has got to go get it. He's going to be getting some pressure. Springer back to Ridgway. Now it comes over to Rouse. Rouse, good play. Gets it up to Berryman. Berryman back to Rouse. Good play. Gets it back to Ridgway. Ridgway up to Springer. Springer, good pass up to Fisher. Fisher makes a good move. He's got some room out in front. And it goes wide of the net, looking for Berryman on the play. And now Fisher getting back into the Carshield zone. Good play as that puck comes all the way out towards center ice now. Springer loses it, and it's shot out. Picked up by Schrader, though. He's got it at center ice. He's just going to dump it over to Shiloh Pennington. Pennington dumps it in on net. And that puck's coming out and down the ice, tipped off a stick. They're going to call that icing, though. Does it sound like it went off somebody's stick, but they didn't see that. Maybe, maybe not. But anyway, it's coming down for an icing down into the Chicago zone. So this line here of Pennington, Simpson, and Kaiser, this is the first time they've been together, and I don't know how long it's taken for this to happen, but it's been a while. Oh, good shot from the point by Pickering as they won the faceoff. It gets back to Pickering now. Chicago's going to try to clear that out, and that goes down the ice. Oh, and they're not going to call that an icing. That should have been an icing. Out in front. Oh, no. Oh, everybody peeled off it as it was coming back, and Chicago misplayed it. Kaiser trying to get in there. And the guy comes out of the corner, gets it out in front. And a save by Buell. It's still there. And now a shot wide. And now Pennington's got to go get it. Oh, good play by Pennington. And they're going to dump that down the ice. That's going to be icing, but they had to do it. There was a pile up in front of Buell. Buell was able to track that puck. A shot probably got blocked with the massive humanity out in front. So 2 guys were going for a pass, a puck that was just floating around in the slot. Both guys peeled off the puck, And Windy City ended up getting that and putting a lot of pressure on faceoff. Pitcher taking the faceoff in the Carshield zone. Carshield not able to win that faceoff. Goes down. Pitcher able to get it over to Flogger. Flogger back to pitcher. Pitcher, good speed up through the neutral zone. Oh, that's not an interference call? How is that not interference? And now a big hit by Scholes in the corner. Gets it back to the point. Shot! Oh, big save by Lacoste. Lacoste taking a huge shot there. Another big hit there by Scholes. And Chicago's just going to dump that down. Good play by Givens there. Givens gets it out, but back in, and now a shot. And now it's picked up by Flogger. Good play by Flogger. He's got some speed going over the red line. He's just going to dump that down. And a good play and a huge hit by Flogger. And, man, I'm thanking God that dude turned around. And now it's coming back to the point. Pitcher has it, looking, gets it back over to the point. Ridgway, he shoots it. A net and a big save by the goalie. No traffic, nobody in front of the crease there. As Ridgway not able to pass that puck over to his own guy. And now it's intercepted by Chicago. Chicago gets it down low. And now it's bunched up into the corner, comes back to the point. A big shot from the point. He shoots it wide. That's going to come back to the point again. Another shot, and it's blocked by Flogger. Good block there. Rawls there. And now that puck comes out in front, picked up by Scholes. Scholes has got it. And he just dumps it down. Not far enough, though, as that puck is picked up by Chicago again. And a good play there. Oh, good play by pitcher there to intercept that. Now pitcher's got it. He's looking. He tries to make a move. He loses it. Goes into the corner. Big hit there. Knocks a guy down. And he's going to act like he got shot. And, man, he might have actually hurt himself. He got possibly a hand. Maybe a hand issue right there. So he went into the boards. It didn't look like a hit that was direct, but it looked like he may have gotten that. And that's going to be, that looks pretty serious. He went down quick on that play. And I think that's going to be a wrist injury or something like that. And hopefully he's all right. And he's holding his wrist, so he's going to skate off on his own power. So the brunt of that hit missed him, but I think didn't miss the wrist, though, and he's going to go straight to the bench here. And they're going to figure out what's going on with that. Hopefully it's not serious. And we're going to have a face-off in the Chicago zone. We got Miller, Barth, Stanley with Schrader and Pickering at the point. We got a 1-0 lead here. 10 minutes left in the second period. And we just had an injury on the play, Chicago guy. And that puck, good play by Barth there to keep that puck in, and that puck's going to come out now. Good play to exit out of there. And Miller, great play to pressure the guy. And now Schrader can't get that puck around, comes back out in front. Oh, comes back to the point now. And a shot goes wide, thank goodness. And Stanley's going to get there, and he gets that puck out. That may not go far enough. Good play to just get that puck out. Miller putting pressure on. Oh, good play by Schrader there as he dumps it back down. And now Miller's going in to get it. Oh, a guy tries to take it around in front of his net. Good play by Schrader there. And Stanley with the whiff, trying to get that going the other way. And Barth is going to take care of it. Carshield's going to reset in their own zone. Looking, passes it up to Stanley. Stanley, good pass over to Pickering. Pickering just dumps it in. And Stanley's going to get it along the boards. Looking, he's going to try to get it back. He's going to try to keep it buried along the boards. He's got nowhere to go with it, but he does get it back to Givens with a shot. Oh, what a save as Givens with that cannon. And that was a beauty of a shot. As Stanley's got some room, he shoots it down into the Chicago zone. Good plays. They're going to go for a wholesale change. Chicago trying to pass it out, and it's intercepted by Carshield. Fisher there. Uh-oh. Guy gets around Fisher. He shoots. Oh, what a save by Buell. What a save as that guy walked in alone. And now Berryman trying to get around the guy. He's got a chance. Goalie's got to come out and get it. And he shoots it out of play. That may have went off a stick as Berryman was coming in. Man, I don't think I'm going to do any singing tonight. I'm not going to have a voice left. So, big face-off in the Chicago zone. This is going to be one of those games, low scoring, unless something else happens. I don't know what's going to happen, but both teams playing a pretty tough defensive game right now. Goes down low. Fisher gets it over to Springer. Springer looking, has it, and he gets it back to the point. Ridgway takes a shot, goes wide, and now Wells, another shot. Oh, and a huge save by the goalie, and that puck's going to come all the way out. Ridgway has it. Ridgway, good pass over to Springer. Springer gets it over to Rouse. Rouse over to Fisher. Fisher, good play. Oh, huge hit on Fisher, but he rolls off and takes a shot. Springer. And now that puck is shot down the ice. Rouse has got to come get it. Good play by Rouse. Fisher dumps it back into Chicago zone. Now it's intercepted by Carshield, and that's Fisher over to Pickering out front, I guess, and that goes around the net. Ridgway can't get that, and Rouse is, we got a 2-on-1 the other way. He shoots, and he shoots it wide. Thank goodness. And a great play by Shiloh. Pennington gets it over to Kaiser. Kaiser can't get it back to, and a huge hit by Pennington there. And now gets around the guy, shoots, he scores. Right, God. So, a broken play as the guy skated in over the blue line, went around Rowles, and took a shot and scored. So, what a bummer. But anyway, we're going to have to find a way to get another goal. It's been a while, but here we go. Pennington at center ice, taking the faceoff. Pennington wins that faceoff back to Schrader. Schrader trying to clear it in. He gets interfered with on the play, and now Simpson trying to battle. Simpson not able to get that puck, and now it comes back out in front. Shot, big save by Buell again, as there was a battle, and that battle did not work in our favor there, so the puck was shot, good save by Buell. And now we've got pitcher, Scholes, Flogger coming on. And anyway, here we go. Flogger trying to get that puck, and he does get around a guy he's interfered with. No interference on the play as Flogger was interfered with. He had a way to get around him. And a huge hit by Scholes there as pitcher's battling along the boards in the neutral zone. Another massive hit on Flogger, and Flogger gets it over to Pickering. Pickering tries to dump it in, not able to do that. Good play by Schrader to get that puck out. And now pitcher on the attack. Oh, huge hit by Flogger. And now Scholes has it. Scholes gets it around the net. Schrader tries to dump it out. Is able to get it up to Flogger. Good play by Flogger. He's playing a heck of a game. Gets it over to Scholes. He shoots. Gets it out front. Pass. Just gets shot wide. Out in front again. And Givens not able to handle that. And it's dumped along the boards. And now it's down the ice. Pitcher able to get it because takes it behind his own net. He's got room. Passes it up to Scholes. Scholes gets it over to Stanley. Stanley got to find a way. Gets around a guy. He's going to get it. He falls. That's a tripping call on Brock by himself. A shot. Oh, and a good save by the goalie. Barth out there. Barth looking. Gets it back to the point. And Givens has got to battle it now. And now Lacoste just dumps it in. And Miller got to come around the net. Off the boards. Stanley there. Stanley has it. Gets it back to Barth. Barth. Shot. Oh, another save as Givens with that cannon of a shot. And they got to break away the other way. In on goal. He shoots. What a save by Buell. What a save. Out in front. And now Barth has it. Barth can't control it. Huge hit there by Miller as it comes out, and now it's down the ice. So a massive breakaway there on Buell, and Buell with another unbelievably good save to hang on to this 1-1 game. 4 minutes left in this period as we got caught up in the play. So Gibbons was closing the gap on that, wasn't able to get there. But Fisher taking this face off, and guy gets around it, shoots it. Oh, he shoots it wide, thank goodness, as Fisher kind of lost the coverage on that. And now we're going to have a penalty, possibly. Number 17 is mad about some things, and the net is off, so that's probably why they're calling that. So, anyway. So we got a big face-off here. Fisher taking this face-off. And the face-off is picked up by Carshield, but it gets back to the point. Shot goes wide, picked up by Pickering, and now we're going to have a penalty. And a cross-check on who? Why do I feel like it's on us? And it's on us. All right. So Fisher with a cross-checking penalty. Not good. Not good. You got to find a way to kill this off. All right, so pitcher coming out to take this face-off. Not sure who he's with. Maybe Flogger, one of our best guys on blocking shots here. It's like having a goalie out there. Flogger. Oh, good play by pitcher. Not able to get it back. Oh, and a good play by Flogger there to deflect a pass across. Chicago setting up on this power play. Shoots it. Oh, what a save. As Brandon doesn't realize he had it for a second, but it's a rebound. Went behind the net. Back to the point. Passes it back to the sideboards here. Back to the point again. And pass down low. Big shot. Oh, what a block by Flogger again. Shoots it. Another save by Buell. And Buell just doing a phenomenal job here of hanging on to this puck. So we've got about 1:20 left in this second period, or in this power play. 3 minutes 36 seconds left in the second period. Got a 1-1 game, and Chicago wins the faceoff, gets it back to the point along the sideboards. Now back to the point. Guy's gonna wind up, shoot. Oh, what a save by Buell! Oh, what a save by Buell as he's able to clear it out of there. I mean, what a save, as the net may have come off too a little bit, but the puck did not go in apparently. And Flogger on the forecheck here. Man, I thought that puck was on its way in, and it did not go in. And good play by Pickering to get it over to Flogger. Flogger just dumps it in on net, and that's a good play. As now we've got some new penalty killers out here. Scholes, oh man, he almost stole that. And here comes Chicago out of their own end, gets it up the boards. Good play by Ridgway to keep that from getting in. Springer trying to get it out, wasn't able to do that. Back to the point, set up now. One-timer goes wide. And now that puck gets out by Scholes, shooting that puck out. Springer putting a lot of forecheck. Oh, man. Guy falls down. Guy gets over the blue line. Good play by Ridgway to hit somebody. Gets it out in front. He shoots. Oh, what a save by Buell again. And Buell pounces on it as Chicago had a lane to the net. And they are able to kill off this power play. And I'll tell you, man, reserving this 1-1 game here. Let's keep it going. Pennington out here to take this face-off with Simpson and Kaiser. And Kaiser, out in front. Oh, man, and they lost that face-off. And Pennington trying to get it out, gets it back to the point, and now it's down low. Good play by Schrader to get that, and I think he's just going to shoot it down the air. Who was that? Is that Schrader or is that Rawls? Rawls had it, caught it, and shot it down the ice. So we're going to have an icing, another face-off. 2 minutes left in the second period, 1-1. Pennington taking this face-off. And Kaiser Simpson out there. It comes back to the point, not able to win that face-off. Oh, good play by Simpson there. And he's not able to get it out. And now it comes back to Rawls. Rawls going to have some room to get this going the other way, and it's kept in. Oh, man. Oh, bummer. That did not get out. And now it's kept in by Chicago. Kaiser trying to get it out. And now it's dumped into the corner. Ridgway down there. Rawls down there. Back to the point. Big shot from the point. And a save. And a shot. And another save by Buell as he's able to get over. Wow. Sustained pressure by Chicago on this last minute or two here. They kind of look like they extended this. Yeah. So Chicago's obviously kicked it up a notch here because now the shots, I was told, 13-7 here as they've really ramped it up here. So line change, and we've got Miller out here with Stanley and Barth. Givens out here. Not sure who the other D-man is, though. Maybe Lacasse. Miller taking this face-off. Miller trying to win that face-off back. Doesn't get it back, though. And a good play by Barth to get that puck out. And now he's put on a ton of pressure, though. And the Blues, the Carshield trying to get, big save, rebound, they shoot, and another save as Givens is now in the corner trying to get that. Lacasse is there trying to battle. And Givens there trying to get that puck out. He gets it, and a good play by Barth. Barth gets it over to Stanley. Stanley can't, and he does get it in. And now Miller, that puck's going to get shot around the boards, coming all the way out. Down the ice it goes, and it's picked up by Schrader. Schrader looking, gets it over to Pickering. Pickering back to Schrader, not able to handle that as it was deflected. And now back out in front. Oh, my God, what a save! As there was a breakdown defensively, and Buell there to save the day. And now Barth gets it out. Barth has some room, gets it up the middle. Looking, gets it over to Stanley. Off sides. So Miller forgot that he had to hold up at that blue line. That was something they work on quite a bit in the practice. So what a bummer. And that looked good coming back the other way. But here we go. Face off. Fisher trying to get it back to Springer. Berryman whiffs at the puck. And now here comes Chicago back the other way. Good play by Fisher to break that up. And now, Fisher trying to get that out. And I'll tell you something right now. Fisher battling crazy. And now it comes back to Berryman. Berryman sees it, sends it down the ice. As what a great play by Fisher to battle down low defensively to get that puck going over to Berryman. So we are going into this third period tied up 1-1, and a lot of pressure coming from Chicago. Green tea. So if we happen to get this game into overtime, and let's say we win the game, I think what we need to do is just deliver the belt to Buell and let them keep it for like the next week, because that was a heck of a period, and hopefully we can start helping him out a little bit. And but I mean, again, it's been a tight game, and Chicago's been ramping up the pressure here the past the whole second period pretty much. We did take a couple penalties. 26-14 in shots, and right now, I mean, again, and we had a couple times where we've had some pressure, but the ice is tilted a little bit. And we've got to find a way to probably get a little more out of all the other lines. That pitcher line has been fantastic, and got to get more effort like that from all the rest of the lines. If we can do that, we might be able to snatch this game. So we'll see how it goes. One thing's for sure, you're in good hands with Brandon Buell in net. He has been incredible back there. Uh, so here we go. We're gonna probably go with the top line with pitcher Scholes, Flogger, and Flogger's playing one heck of a game. He has been involved in a lot of different things, hitting, blocking shots, making smart plays. It's been fun to watch. Here we go. Pitcher taking that faceoff, gets it back to Gibbons. Gibbons tries to make a move, not able to get it in, but he dumps it in. Pitcher dumps it in, and now Chicago takes it behind their net, trying to set it up off the boards towards center ice, and they come right through. Somebody falls down on the play, and good save by Buell, as now Lacoste gets rocked in the corner, but he's going to be all right. Scholes trying to get that puck out. Pitcher has it. He dumps it out towards center ice, and Flogger there gets it over to Pitcher. Pitcher just dumps it down. They're going to go for a quick line change. Scholes going to go in, try to create some problems. Oh, good play. Oh, man, it was almost intercepted by Fisher, and now it's dumped in. Rawls has got to hustle. Oh, my God, some dude tried to kill Rawls, and now it's behind the net. Rawls has it. Look out, Rawls. And he gets bumped off the puck, and it comes out in front. A shot. Oh, what a save. What a save. And another save, and Rawls saw that coming. He braced for it, and the guy ended up getting the puck, gets it out in front, and another couple big-time opportunities there. And we're going to get a penalty on Rawls for bracing himself. 2 for bracing. What's the call on him? All right. So Rawls with the penalty, and that's not good. So Fisher, Springer taking this face-off here. Back to the point, big shot, and the shot goes over the net, comes out towards the blue line, off the glass as he got a lot on that shot. Pass down low along the near boards, passes out towards the far boards now, gets it back to the point. Looking, shot. Oh, what a save by Buell again as that was tipped. Pickering there. Pickering, good job to get up to Fisher. Fisher does a great job, sends it down the ice. And that's going to be icing. Barely. So, minute 30 left in this power play. And that faceoff is going to come down into the Carshield zone. And got Miller out here with Barth and I don't know who else we got out here. Is that Schrader possibly? Or I don't know. But anyway, face-off won by Chicago. Back to the point. Barth, good job getting in the lane there. They're going to play catch with it back at the point. Now it's along the near boards. Down low. Pass off a guy's skate. Comes back to the near boards. Now it's out to the point again. And shot coming in. Shoots it. What a save by Buell. Again, took it really high, almost off the mask. And now Chicago comes out with it, looking, trying to find somebody open. As Carshield's done a good job of covering everybody down low. Back to the point. Now down to the sideboards. Guy's going to come out. He shoots. Whoa, and it's blocked out in front. Could have been by Schrader. And now back to the point. Barth trying to put some pressure down low, but this guy gets it out. Oh, good play by Barth. And now they've got 2-on-1 the other way. 2-on-1. Passes it. Miller has it. Pass it. And he can't get it there. And now that puck comes back to Lacoste. Lacoste back to Miller as it hops over his stick as they had a 2-on-1 the other way. And Miller was not able to complete that pass back to him. But a good job at killing some of this time. 17 seconds left. And now Miller, good job. Oh, man, just under his stick. And now Pennington's got a chance. He's got a chance. Oh, he has it. He shoots! Off the post! Off the post! Out in front again! Kaiser can't get it there. Oh, man, as Pennington had a chance to do something really cool, hit the post. Now he gets it back to him. Pennington's got it. Guy falls down. Pennington still has a chance. Guy falls down to get it. Now Chicago takes it behind their net. How cool would that have been? And now Kaiser out here. Kaiser, Pennington, Simpson, as he finally killed this penalty off. Thank God, man. I'm telling you, man. Pickering in the corner now, battling. And here comes another guy, about 4 or 5 guys in the corner now. Simpson there. Kaiser, and now Pickering has it. Pickering comes out with it, looks it, gets it over to Simpson. Simpson's got speed. Over the line. He shoots. Oh, what a save. Out in front again. And now it comes out, but it's picked off by Schrader. Good play. Keeps it into Kaiser. And now Simpson has it. Simpson looking, passes it, shoots. Oh, and he can't it to Pitcher. Pitcher had pressure, though. And now he dumps it down. And now that puck, good play by Rouse there to hang on to that. Oh, tripping call, no call. As now Chicago comes in, gets around a guy, and good play by Schrader to block that as he played good defense there. Now it comes over to the point, big shot, good block by Flogger. Flogger's got it, looking off the boards, just dumps it down into the Chicago zone, and now it's picked up, good play, he shoots! What a save by the goalie! And now Pitcher has it. Pitcher looking, gets it out in front, a shot, goes wide. Flogger in the corner now. Flogger looking, waiting, passes it, misses Pitcher on the pass. Now it comes back to the point again. Wells just dumps it down again. And now Flogger in on the attack. Shot off the boards, and it's around Ridgway. And now Ridgway gets hooked on the play. That guy's stick got caught in his jersey, and now Rouse has it. Rouse looking, dumps it behind the net now, resetting the play as Ridgway's got it. Ridgway gets it up to Scholes. Scholes out towards Pitcher, and the puck goes over a stick. They're going to reset again. Off the boards, down the ice. As Pitcher's going to let that go. Full ice change now, line change, and Barth. Good play by Barth to deflect that pass. And it's over to Barth again. Now he's up along the boards looking. Oh, Stanley gets it in low. And he's not able to handle that. And now Givens, good play there. And he can't get it out. And now that's Miller. Miller over to Barth. Barth gets around a guy, can't get around that guy though, and now he just dumps it in. See here, we got Lacoste. Lacoste has it, dumps it along the boards. Barth just dumps it in, and that puck comes all the way around. Oh, man. Oh, he had it. Oh, and then it gets around a guy. Here comes Chicago around a guy, and he's put into the boards by Givens. Good play. And what a save! What a save by Buell again. Stanley's got it. He's going to carry it down the ice. Dumps it down. He's going to get around. And it gets on the wrong side of the puck. Oh, God, unbelievable. Here we go again. Chicago going to try to get around a guy. Passes it out in front, misses everybody. And now it's big play there by Fisher. Fisher trying to get that puck out. As Stanley is staying out there for some reason. And now it's dumped down the ice. And now Chicago takes it in their own end, as that was a very long shift for that line. And now Pickering picks it up. Gets it over to Berryman. Berryman, and we're on the line, he shoots it! Good save by the goalie. And we'll take shots at this point. So that Barth line was out there, and they had some pretty decent pressure, but they stayed out there too long. And so we got 8:37 left in this period. Fisher taking the face-off is got it bunched up in some skates along that dot there. No one comes out with it except for Chicago. Chicago has it. They dump it down the ice, and that's going to go all the way. Whoa, he calls that off. Why is that called off? I'll never understand that. Well, and now Pickering gets it over to Fisher. Fisher, God dang it, he couldn't get it out. And now Ridgway's got to go back and get it. And now here we go, back the other way. Gets a good play to Springer. Springer's got speed over the red line. That's going to be offsides. No, he doesn't call it offsides. And dumps it in. Now that'll be offsides. So Berryman had a ton of speed going over the line, but could not control that speed. So we got Kaiser line out here with Pennington and Simpson. So Pennington has looked really good tonight. He doesn't seem to be feeling the effects of that concussion he had from a couple weeks ago. And that puck comes out, but good play by Lacoste there. And now Pennington's got to come back to get it. Passes it over to Givens. Givens up the boards. Simpson not able to find that puck, and now it goes back in. And Lacoste has it. Lacoste up the boards, gives it away. And a good play by Pennington as he's tripped on the play. And now here comes Berryman. Berryman has it. He's going to set it up. Looking. Oh, can't get it. Oh, and a huge hit there. That's offsides. And a good play by Pickering as that play appeared to be offsides. And Pickering gets it over to Kaiser. Kaiser can't get it out. And now that puck will come out. And now it's dumped down. And Buell has it. Buell just going to let that go. Gets it up to Pickering. Pickering not able to get to it. Now Berryman's got it. Berryman. Or is that's Kaiser. Kaiser not able to battle that. And now a guy gets around a guy. And a good play. Uh-oh. He shoots it. Oh, he shoots it over the net. And a whiff there by Berryman as he can't get that puck out. And now it goes down behind the net. Chicago on front. They shoot. What a save by Brandon Buell. As there was a number of turnovers there as you just witnessed. And Carshield could not get that puck out. But Brandon Buell is on the doorstep saving that. So here we go. Big face-off down here as we got Pitcher and Scholes and Flogger. And that puck comes back to the point. Shoots, and a good block by Flogger. Off the boards, down the ice. That's going to be icing. So, I mean, just hard hat. He should just take the hard hat home and just hang it on his wall because he just deserves it almost all the time. And we're going to have a line change here. We're going to have the Miller line, Stanley and Barth out here. And hopefully maybe we can get something going here. Miller taking this face-off. Loses the face-off. Goes back to the point. Shot. Oh, and a huge save. And we got it. And Brandon Buell sitting right there. Able to hang on to that. So we got another face-off. And we've got a... Uh-oh. Wait a minute. What we got here? They're going to take this line off. And they're going to put on the pitcher line. And they just got off, so I guess they're going to be good to go. Here we go, pitcher taking this face-off. He wins the face-off. Oh, he doesn't win the face-off. Goes back to the point. Big shot. Oh, save by Buell again. Oh, my goodness, another save. So 6:25 left in this third period. And I'm not sure what the story is here, but all right, face-off. Oh, guy almost fell down. Flogger looking, not going to, he's not able to get to it, but it comes down low. And pitcher able to get it up to along the boards. Now comes back to the point. Big shot from the point coming. Oh, blocked by Flogger again. Number 5 on the night. Comes out in front. And Buell right there. I think just a very interesting. So one of the issues we have here on these plays is that we are going to need to probably draw a face-off back and hopefully take control of this. Here we go. Miller taking this face-off, and he does not able to get that face-off, and it comes out to center ice. Thank goodness. Oh, and Burst has a breakaway. Burst and a goal. Stanley with the whiff. And that puck was right there on the doorstep, and Barth had a good chance. As I guess that's a shot, right? I mean, kinda shot. So we got a shot. I think we're going to award ourselves a shot there, just because it's been a while. So Miller taking this face-off and not able to get that face-off. Oh, good play. Good play. Gets it back to Miller. Miller over to Barth. And it goes into the corner. And now, good play by Stanley to keep that in, and now it comes out. And Pickering's got it. Pickering, he shoots it. Oh, big save by the goalie. And gets it back to the point again. And now a shot from the point, shoots it. And no one there. And that goes wide. And that shot out of play. So, pretty decent pressure there from that line. As Barth had a heck of a shift there. Miller, same thing. And looks like they're going to go with the Fisher line now. And Fisher taking this faceoff. Does a good job on the faceoff. And that shot out of play. So we're going to do it again. 5:09 left in this third period. And Fisher taking the faceoff, neutral zone faceoff here. Gets it back to Gibbons. Gibbons trying to dump it in. And now it does get dumped in by Springer. Comes back behind the net. The goalie sets it up. They're going to take it from behind the net. Good play by Springer to take it away. Gets it off front. Oh, he wasn't able to pass it out there as it hit a foot or something. And a good play by Gibbons there to dump that puck. And Behrman's got it. Behrman, he's getting around a guy. And he gets it taken away. And now passes it back to Lacasse in the neutral zone. And that's shot out of play as Lacasse ran out of room along those boards. So Springer with a good job on the forecheck, able to battle somebody, and wasn't able to get that pass out in front to Berryman as Berryman was all alone. So we'll see here, 4 minutes and 37 seconds left in this, and they're going to call a penalty. There's a penalty on the play, and that's going to go to Windy City with only 4 minutes left in this game. And so I think we've arrived at the most important part of this game right now for Carshield. 2-minute penalty, 4 minutes left in the game, 1-1. Fisher taking the draw. Here we go. And that puck gets shot around the boards. Pickering's going to keep that in. He has it. Good play. Gets around a guy. Tries to will that puck in. Springer's there. Fisher there. Fisher trying to get it out. Fisher does get it out. Gets it back over to Pickering. Pickering gets it out of the corner. Gets it down low to Springer. Springer back to Pickering. Pickering back to the point. Schrader looking. Takes a shot. Goes wide. And now it's picked up by Pickering. Pickering looking. Gets it back to the point. Schrader back to Pickering. Pickering shoots it. Over to Barry. Shoots it. Oh! He misses the net. He shoots it out of play. And we're going to do it again as we got to have a face-off as Berryman all alone there. Shoots the puck out of play from about, I don't know, maybe 10 feet away. It could have deflected off somebody, I guess. But that's a heartbreaker. That was a well-set play. And now we're going to try it again. That was it right there. Tough play. And pitcher taking that face-off. And gets it back to the point. Over to Pickering. Pickering back to Schrader. Shoots it. Oh, man. And it's blocked. Another shot down the ice. It's going to be icing. So A minute 5 left in this penalty. And I think Carshield had a golden opportunity right there, and it just sailed over the net. But we got pitcher out here, and he's going to try to win this faceoff. Gets it, and they get it back to the point. Pickering, looking, gets it out front. He scores! Pitcher on the doorstep in the office. That's his second goal of the night, his 20th on the season. And Carshield takes a 2-1 lead with only 3 minutes, 39 seconds left in the game as Mike Pitcher, sitting on the doorstep right in front of the goalie in the crease, right near the crease, tips it in, and Carshield on top, 2-1, 3 minutes, 39 seconds. Pitcher wins the faceoff, gets it back to Pickering. Pickering not able to dump that puck in. Chicago dumps it in. Buell back there. Buell gets it over to Pickering. Pickering off the boards and gets it out towards the point, and he's going to pounce on that. And again, this first line doing damage every single time we play. It is a money line, I'll tell you that. It's nice to watch. So here we go. Pitcher taking the faceoff, and he wins the faceoff, goes behind the net, look out, brings it out in front. Oh, great play by Scholes there to clear that rebound, and now it comes back. Looking, shoots it! Out in front, just sitting there. Oh, over the net, as a shot just goes over the net, down the ice. That's going to go on net, maybe, no. All right, so Carshield opting to go with Miller, Barth, and Stanley here. Big face-off, and it comes back to the point. Look out, shot, saved by Buell! As he went through a screen and was able to track that. So the importance of winning some face-offs here is they're going to pull this line and go with something else here. They got Fisher coming out. Fisher takes the face-off, gets it back to Springer. Springer dumps it out down the ice. 3 minutes left in this period. And Chicago playing catch with their own zone, trying to go. Just a bad pass. And Pennington, great play there. Comes around the boards now, comes back out in front. Fisher over to Springer. He shoots it. Oh, what a save by the goalie. What a save. Great save. And now Fisher has it. Fisher, this line looks a little different. Looks like they took Berryman off it, and they got Pennington. Pennington battling like crazy tonight. Has had a great game. Oh, Fisher just doing a great job. He's taken down on the play. And now Springer's got to hustle. Guy gets around Springer, gets around Lacoste, and on net he shoots it up front, and a good save by Buell as he deflected that. And that goes out as Springer. And now it's down the ice. That's going to be an icing call. And so 2 minutes left as a stunning development here as Carshield takes the lead with 3 minutes left. And they got a pitcher out here with Flogger. And Scholes, Pickering, Schrader at the point. And a big face-off win as Carshield has it. Flogger battling. He's got it tied up along the boards here. And now, oh, look out, it's behind him. And now it comes around as Carshield is able to get it, and they dump it out. Good play. Down the ice it goes. And now it's picked up by Chicago as they're going to play catch. They're running out of time, though. When does that goalie get pulled? And now pitcher trying to put some pressure on. And now it's dumped in. Pickering's got to go get it. Pickering, good play. Gets it over to pitcher. Pitcher's just going to bury it up along the boards. Can't do that, though. Flogger can't block that, but it comes to out in front. Uh-oh. And a shot. Oh, and it goes wide, and now Scholl's got to go get it. And a good play by Scholl's as he dumps it down. This line looks pretty tired, and they're going to leave him out here. They might have to call a timeout. Well, I was going to do some singing tonight and try to record a few things. And it's going to sound like shit. I got it. That's the goal song is a win song. It's dude, it's a total win song. So, man, let's just go into this real quick. Brandon Buell is going to get this belt or a hat or both. Pitcher could get the hat or both. It's been an incredible game. Defense has been pretty dang good. Brandon Buell has been a wall. Pink Floyd song right there. But it's not over. 1 minute 12 left, and they are pulling the goalie here, it looks like. I bet anything that they're going to just take this face-off down low, and the goalies are out. So this is a huge, huge face-off down in the Carshield zone. So, and they're going to go with the power line here of pitcher, Scholl's, and Flogger, and that line has been fantastic. And this is a huge face-off. So here we go. 1 minute, 12 seconds left in this period. Pitcher taking this face-off, and he loses the face-off, comes back to the point. Big shot! What a save by Buell again, and it comes into the corner, and now it's up along the boards, and now Scholl's has got the guy tied up. Pitcher has it. Pitcher's going to try to tie it up now. Scholl's is there, and can they get it? Pitcher's doing a good job as he plays football, and now it's out, and they're going to shoot it down the ice, and it's going to miss. So 45 seconds left as they're doing a good job of just tying guys up along the board as they are trying to kill time, as time is definitely a problem for Chicago at this point. And Carshield trying to hang on to this 2-1 lead. Here we go, face-off. Pitcher trying to win this face-off, comes back to the point, shot, and another shot goes wide. And now it's in the corner, comes back around, and comes back to the point. Flogger, oh, what a block by Flogger. And it comes back again. They got to get a shot. Oh, blocked by Pickering now. Pickering, good save. Back around and a major whiff. And down the boards and out it goes. 20 seconds left. They're going to have to hustle. They're going to have to hustle. Guys got to come in, get around the guy, and a goal. What a save by Buell again. Back to the point. Shot goes wide. Now it comes out. Shoots it. And it comes out. 3 seconds. That's going to be it. It's over, baby. It's over. That's a winner. What a play. What a game. So that's a winner, and that is a huge, huge win against the 22nd ranked team in the nation. And that is a stunner. So, what a game. And we will see you back here tomorrow morning as we are playing the Omaha team that actually put Pennington out for about, 3 weeks with a concussion. I don't know if he's playing or not. That's going to be interesting. But we'll see you tomorrow morning about 10 a.m. and then again tomorrow night at about 7:30 p.m. as we play this same team right here. So, again, tough games coming, but this is a huge win for Carshield.